2 things you ignore about men. Hello ladies, thanks for tuning in. Before we start, please like and subscribe, and don't forget that you can have free chapters of my femininity guide by checking the link in the description box. And by the way, don't forget that soon you will be able to watch my free webinar where I teach you how to keep men chasing. It's gonna be available for a limited time only, so make sure to join my newsletter. Okay, so today I want to talk about the things that many women ignore about men. Society asks men to be tough, to not show emotions. So us women, we tend to be more vulnerable. We talk about our feelings, we talk about our insecurities because we aren't afraid to be judged. But for men it's different. They're gonna talk about that only if they feel safe with you and they feel like they can be vulnerable. Like some men will talk to you about those things, but they will never dare to talk to another guy or to another woman. So you see, they need to feel safe around you, and they need to feel like you won't judge them. So this little video is to remind you that men have feelings, they have emotions, and they are just like you. They have fear, they have insecurity, they are capable of love. Okay, I know that many women think that men hate commitment and they just want to sleep around, but that's not true. They love commitment even more than you because they get a lot more benefits than you are getting when you are in a committed relationship. Okay, when a man is committed, he has consistent sex, he has someone to cook and clean for him, he has company, and getting those things is extremely hard for him outside of a relationship. This is why you see many men settle. Us women can get consistent sex easily, we can get companionship easily, but for men it's harder to get those things outside of a commitment. And you can put any guy on a pedestal, but all of them appreciate having a woman at home when they get home. They want that. Okay, men don't like being single, they don't like having no woman to talk to, they don't want to be single, they don't want to die alone, and they don't live well when they are alone. Their life expectancy is way shorter when they are single. So you need to know that. What I want you to know is that you don't need to coach a man because you feel like he has poor relationship skills. He doesn't have poor relationship skills. It's not that they aren't romantic. Okay, men are romantic because being romantic just means loving someone, you see. And when you love someone, you want them to know it every 5 minutes. Men are capable of love just like you. When you feel like he has poor relationship skills, all it means that he's just not in love. Listen, we all have different love languages, and I get that, but let's say you have different love languages. He will express his love for you in a different way, but you will still see that this is love, especially when you educate yourself on love languages. You will be able to recognize, okay, this is how he expresses his love. And it's true that if you are new to personal development and love languages, you can't think, oh, he doesn't love me because he's not talking to you in your love language. So this is the thing that you need to pay attention to. Now that you have this information, would you say that he's not into you, or would you say that he expresses love in a different way? He loves you, but with his own love language. Those are 2 different things. And I also want you to stop thinking that men aren't romantic, because that's not true. I've seen men saying that they were not romantic, but you would see when they have kids, they worship their kids. They buy sneakers for their kids to match the ones that they have. When they support a soccer team or any NBA team, they buy a jersey for their kids with the logo of that team, you see. So if they're capable of showing love to their kids, then they're capable of showing love to their wives as well. So if you don't see him being that extra with you as well, then he's not in love. Okay, that's simple. Men are capable of love, and if you don't see their love and it's not in their own love language, then there is no relationship. Okay, I want you to know as well that men give you commitment easily when you are the one, and they aren't looking for 10 women to marry. When you are the one, they want to marry you immediately. It's gonna come so fast that you won't even think, why isn't he proposing? Because it's gonna be so obvious to him that you are his wife, you see, and there is only one. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a comment to tell me if sometimes you forget that men have emotions as well, and I will see you next time.